Yes. Then today we'll be starting with the integration by PO4 integration. This is basically we are working on with PO mathematics 4 integration. Right? So you can say P4 integration. PO4 integration. PO4 integration, the first part we are learning about the parametric integration. This is what we are learning about. Over here, it's we are learning about parametric integration. Right, okay. Then let's see what kind of integration is called the parametric equation. So over here, they have given x equals to t and y equals to t squared. They have given x equals to t and y equals to t squared. They have given this fact. Then what they want is the t vary from 1 to 2. Find the area. Find the area, right? So you can say t goes from 1 to 2. So they may specifically mention t goes from 1 to 2, right? Okay. Then they ask about area. Yes, area enclosed by the question. So what you need to understand is we know that any area A is given by the formula integration of y dx. That is the formula for area. Right. Then over here, then you can say this is integration of y. Y is, so you can say y is t squared dx. Now there's a problem over here. You integrate t squared in terms of dx. Let's see how to do this kind of integration. So what you need to do is to correct this, I am using a technique like this. Integration of t squared. I just write like this, dx over dt into dt. dt, right? Then you can say this is integration of t squared, y is t squared. Then we need to find what is dx over dt. So we know that x is t, so therefore dx over dt is turned up to how much? 1 into 1 into 1 dt. Then the t parametric value is 1 to 2. 1 to 2. So your answer reduce into the form of like this. Integration from 1 to 2 t squared dt, that is t cube over 3 from 1 to 2, 2 to 1. So that is 2 cube over 3 minus 1 cube over 3. So it's turned up to 7 over 3 would be the answer. That's a way of getting this parametric integration. Is that clear, children? Right, okay.
So it's a bit confusing, that part. Like
Which part is
the
confusing?
DXO, like how do we, like we just take it like that?
Yeah. But question we'll do it from the just do another one. All right, okay. X equals to cos t, x equals to and y equals to minus cos t. So so they are given like this. They have given a function somewhere like this. X equals to cos t and y equals to minus cos t. Cos t, and the information given over here is t vary from pi by 6 to pi by 4. So they mention t varies from pi by 6 to pi by 4. We need to find the area with it, right? Area is a problem, right? It's a problem we have to come across, right? Then what is the area formula? How to find the area? Come the area ko integrate karana y dx. Okay, the integration that is integration of area with it. If you want to find the area of a area under curve, what do you get with it? For example, just like if there is a function y, we need to find the area over here. මේ කොහොමද අපි හිතුවේ මේ area එක අපිට මේක a ඉඳලා b කියලා හිතන්නකෝ. So this area you get, how do you get this area? You have integrated the function function y from where to where? A to b dx. ඕකනේ අපි ගත්ත, that is the equation where we use to find the area. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. Okay. Then we can replace over here. මෙතන problem එක මෙහෙමයි එන්නේ. Now y, what is y? Minus cos t dx. Now what is the problem you come across? Here the integration variable is how much? Integration variable is x, but the function is given in terms of what? Function is given in terms of x. මේකයි තියන්න මේක හදන්න බෑ. ඒක නිසා what you need to do? You have to convert this into what? Differentiation of මේක අතන මෙහෙම කරනවා. Then you get dx over dt into dt කියලා ගන්නවා. Right? දැන් අපිට problem එක තියෙනවා මොකද්ද dx over dt කියන්නේ කියලා පුතේ. What is this function? මේක අපිට මෙහෙම ගන්න පුළුවන් එතකොට. මේක මම මෙතන work out කරන්නම් එතකොට x equals to cos t පුතේ. කොහොමද එන්නේ? ඉතින් අපි dx over dt කියන්නේ මොකක්ද දෙන්න ඕනේ පුතේ? Sorry. dx over dt. If you differentiate cos t, what do you get පුතේ? Minus sin t. Is that clear? Right. Then we can replace කරමු මෙතන function එකට. So you can say integration of minus cos t into minus sin t dt. So what you get here is that make up work out කළොත් එන අපිට sin t cos t dt. දැන් අපිට මේක variable එක t නිසා function එකේ boundaries දාන්න පුළුවන් පුතේ. මොනවද boundaries එන්නේ? pi by 6 and pi by 4 පුතේ. then අපි දන්නවා මේක sin t cos t integration එක කොහොමද ගත්තේ කියලා මතකද අපිට? pi by 6 and pi by 4. sin t cos t අවදී මොකද අපි use කරපු format එක? Can you remember that?
Half sin 2, you know.
Very good. So you can say for this case we use මේක අප format එක තමයි පුතේ මෙහෙම. Right? අපිට ගත්තා මම මේක වෙන color එකකින් මේක prominent කරන්නම් මෙතන. මෙතන මෙහෙම එකක් આવුත් පුතේ. අපිට આવුත් integration integration එක තමත කරන්න පුතේ. We know that sin 2t is equals to 2 sin t cos t නේ. 2 sin t cos t. එතන අපිට ලියන්න පුළුවන් නේද මෙහෙම පුතේ. sin t cos t is equals to sin 2t whole thing divided by 2 පුතේ. Right. I'm using the same technique over here. එතන මේක ලියන්න පුළුවන් කොහොමද දැන් මට? Then I can write over here, this is sin 2t whole thing divided by 2 dt. Right. Then එතන මේක ලියන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට මම මේ 1 out to එළියට ගන්නම්. Integration from the range pi by 6 to pi by 4 sin 2t. දැන් මෙතෙන්ට එන ෆෝමියුලා එක මොකක්ද පුතේ? අපි මෙහෙම එකක් ඉගෙන ගත්ත මතකද? මෙන්න මෙහෙම ෆෝමියුලා එකක්. අපි දන්නවා මෙතෙන්ට එන ෆෝමියුලා එක තමයි sin ax plus b ව ඉන්ටිග්‍රේට් කළොත් මොකද ආපු ආන්සර් එක පුතේ? minus 1 over a cos ax plus b. So I'm using the same formula over here with it, right? So I just keep 1 over 2 out. This is sin 2t integration is sin 2t integration is this into minus 1 over 2 cos 2t. So that is minus 1 over 4 cos 2t from where to where? Pi by 4 to pi by 6. So I just write the rest of the answer over here. Minus 1 over 4. Then 10 cos pi by 4 into 2 is pi by 2 minus cos pi by 6 into 2 is pi by 3. So what happened here is that minus 1 over 4. This is 0 minus cos pi by 3 is half there. So this answer is turned up to 1 over 8. That's a way of getting this answer. Is that clear? That's a way of doing this kind of a whole question. Right. Abhi question. Yeah. The next question, what they want is, yeah, here they have given x equals to t squared and y equals to t plus 1. X equals to t squared and y equals to t plus 1. Then t goes from minus 1 to 2. T goes from minus 1 to 2. T goes from minus 1 to 2. So if you need to find the area of this function, it's integration of y dx. So yeah, so you can say this is integration of t plus 1 dx. So this is the differentiation variable is x with the function is t, therefore you cannot just like this. So you can say t plus 1 make up correct dx over dt into dt. dx over dt. So we know that over here x equals to t squared, so dx over dt is how much? They turn up to 2t. Then you can write this integration of t plus 1 into 2t. So this is turn up to integration of method boundaries the under minus 1 to 2 because the t boundaries are just like that. So that is 2t squared plus 2t. 2 t cube over 3 plus 2 t squared over 2 from minus 1 to 2, and you can get this answer. That's a way of doing this question. That is exercise, this question here, what we are discussing about this bit of it. Right, okay. Like that, you can get these answers for that one. Okay. I think now you can manage with those questions. So like, if you come up with the question number 4, here they have given y equals to 60 squared and, sorry, x equals to 60 squared and y equals to t to the t over 4. If you come up with the question number 4, x equals to 60 squared and yeah, x equals to 6t squared and y equals to t over 4. Right. Then they have given, if you need to find the area from 2 to b is 117. They have given, if you integrate from 2 to 17. So this one y dx, they have given answer is 117 when you substitute t equals to 2 to b. So anyway, initially we have to convert this into that format. After that only you can put the boundaries. Right. There y t over 4. Now මෙතන අපි correct කරන්න ඕනේ කොහොමද dx over dt into dt කියලා. ඒක දැන් අපි 117 ඔහම දාන්න. Then what you can get here is this is t over 4 times of what is dx over dt. Or from here you can say dx over dt is 12t. 12t dt is equals to then 170. Then the boundaries දාන්න පුළුවන්. මේක කියන විදිහට boundaries comes to which say 2 to b, right? So it should be 2 to b. So this is just like 2 to b. Then what you can get here is if you simplify from 2 to b, that is 3t squared. 3t squared is 117. So you can turn up to t cube. T cube. T cube from b to 2 is 117. What do you get? B cube minus 2 cube is equals to 170. There with that you can get b cube equals to 117 minus 8. 117 It is done up to 100 and 117 plus 8, sorry, not minus 8. That is 125 per day. 25, so therefore B is equals to cubic root of 125. What is the cubic root of 125 per day? Let's turn up to 5. Is that clear? What we did over here? Pute?
Yes, sir.
Right. Mother, who's our Oshadi?
Yes, sir.
Right. But the Oshadi, you are in a place where you have very low network signal. Oshadi? Right. Okay. Let's come up with this today. Then the next part of the concept is to learn about volume of revolution. Right. So you can put into the formula just like this. This one you can say volume of revolution. Volume of revolution. So what do you mean by this volume of revolution? That's a fact we have to understand today. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Yes. Then if you get the volume of revolution, just like this, but if there's just 1 second. Over here, if you get a shape somewhere like this, if you get a shape over here from, if I get from A to B, that is Y. So what you need to do is, if you integrate the curve from A to B, Y, what do you get, Pute? You get the area over here, Pute. Right. Then you get the area over here. That is a basic formula where we need to do, right? Then what I'm supposed to do is, Pute, I'll just do like this. Then I will rotate this curve. I will rotate this curve around an entire 160 around this axis. Just only this, the curve from this part is not there. Without this part I'm talking about. That means we are talking about only this part of the graph. Sorry. This part of the graph. Only this part of the graph I'm just making rotation somewhere like this. Then what kind of a shape you can observe? Then you can see it will perform a shape somewhere like this. It will perform a shape like this. It's just like a volume. So it form a volume from A to B. Right. Then if you need to get this volume, you can get by the formula pi integration from A to B y squared dx. That's the answer for that. Right. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead with one example and let's try to understand this. It comes like this. There is a graph over here just like this. Y equals to x plus 2, x plus 2, right? Suppose that if I get this from 1 to 3, 1 to 3, then if I want to get this area, what you can do? You can do this area by this format. You have to integrate from 1 to 3 x plus 2 dx. Then what do you get with it? Then you get the answer x squared over 2 plus 2x from 1 to 3. And you can get this answer over here with it. In a case, I'm getting only this part of the curve. That means integration comes over here. I'm just talking about this bit of it in the maker. Then from the boundary, from here to here. Only this bit I'm talking about. Then I will rotate like this, entire 360 degrees. If you rotate like this, what kind of a shape you can see? You will see a shape somewhere like this. you can see a shape like this way around. It's a volumetric shape, just like a cup. I'm integrating from 1 to 3 with it. Right. If you need to find the volume over here, what you can see, if you need to find the volume over here, you can integrate, you can write the pi times of method integrate 21 to 3 y squared. Y squared is what? X plus 2 squared dx. Right. Then if you do this integration, what would be the answer? You can get the answer by this way. So make up integrate color. This is pi. This is x plus 2 squared over 2. Then from 1 to 3, this is the theories where we have already learned. So to make up it. Simplify color. This is turned up to pi. If you put 3 place here, 3 plus 2 is 5 squared is 25 over 3 minus 1 then 3 squared is 9 over 2. So 25 minus 9 is how much? 16 over, sorry, 9 over 2. This is 25 over 2. Sorry, I just made a mistake. This is not 3. What you get here is 25 minus 9 is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Its answer is turned up to 8 pi. So the volume over here, it become 8 pi. Right. Now let's go ahead with some kind of a situation somewhere like this. Yes. Yeah, මේ වගේ shape එකක් පුතේ. Y equals to 9x squared. The region is rotated to 2 pi around the x-axis. Find the exact value of it පුතේ. Y equals to 9 minus x squared. ඉතල තියෙන question එක තමයි පුතේ මෙහෙම. Y equals to 9 minus x squared. එතකොට මෙතන තියෙන x coordinate එක 0. මෙතන simplify කරලා t equals to 0, what do you get පුතේ? This coordinate become 3. Then if you rotate it around x-axis, what kind of a graph you can obtain today? If you get a rotation somewhere over here, you will see a shape somewhere like this. Just like this, it's a kind of a shape over here. Just like it's a half of a lemon piece of it, just like a 3D shape. So if you need to find the volume over here, what you can say, you can integrate from 0 to 3 pi 9 minus x squared to the power 2. So the method is straightforward. You cannot put it into the previous formula. Anyway, you have to expand it today, because he has a square term at the inside of this one. This will turn up to 81 minus 81x plus x to the power 4, and after that you can obtain the final answer for that. I think you can manage with that integration. So I'm not going to do that part of it. Right. Sometimes you can see there is a part of a what do you call that parametric involvement we can be come across with this volumetric integration, just like this, and then so they might give you a question somewhere like this way around, and then x is equals to t to the power 2 and y equals to t cube. They have given that t is varying from 1 to 3. They ask about find the volume enclosed by above curve. Okay. So you can write volume is equal to integration from pi integration. This is pi from we cannot put the boundary, so you can say y squared dx, because these boundaries are for the boundary for t. After replacing the variable t only, you can put these boundaries with it. So it's turned up to pi integration of y squared. Y squared is y is t squared, so you can say this is t cube squared dx. So it's not a function of dx, therefore you can say it's t to the power 6. Dx over dt into dt. So what do you get? So it's turned up to pi t to the power 6 dx over dt become here over here x equals to t squared, so dx over dt become 2t 2t dt 2t then dt. Then you can put the boundaries because the boundaries for this one is given for t, right? So then you can write the answer over here like just like this: pi integration from 1 to 3 2t to the power 7 dt, that is pi times of 2 t to the power 8 over 8 from 1 to 3. So it's turned up to pi over 4 t to the power 8 from 3 to, sorry, from 3 to 1. Yeah, so you can say here the value would be just like this. Pi over 4 3 to the power 8 minus 1 to the power 8. With that you can get this answer. So I think you can manage with this kind of questions, right? Okay. Then Pute, that is a way of getting this answer. Yeah. This is 2 to 4 theorem. I just made it at 2 to 3 and 2 to 4 theorem doesn't matter. So you just work out accordingly. So that is how you need to do this parametric formats. Like if you need to find the area over here, මෙතන අපිට ඕන නම් area එක ගන්න නම් මොකද කරන්න වෙන්නේ පුතේ? You have to find what are these intersections. So area is enclosed here and here පුතේ. So මෙතන අපි මෙන්න මෙතන ඕනිම area එක. So you need the coordinate over here. මෙතන අපි work out කළොත්. Yeah. Here we need to find what is the coordinate over here පුතේ. Coordinate here is 0 and here what is the coordinate over here පුතේ. If you simplify this quadratic equation, you will realize the coordinates are turned up into, yeah, 1 second, 3. So it's just turn up to -1, 4 and 5 there. Then you get two coordinates 5 and -1. So make it with here මෙතන තමයි 5 කියන එක තියෙන්නේ. 5 and මෙතන තමයි -1 කියන එක තියෙන්නේ. So in this case, if you want to find the volume, what you need to do පුතේ? You have to integrate pi times of integration from 0 to 5. 0 to 5, 5 plus 4x minus x squared whole thing squared. And you can get this answer. So first you square this bracket, expand the brackets. After that, you just integrate from 0 to 5 and you can obtain this answer. That's a way of doing that kind of question, right? Okay. All these things are just like that. We have to square this and you can get this answer. You have to square this and get it. So maybe to try Karanda, then yeah, then you can do you can finish this exercise 6a and 6b today, right? Yeah. Then in the next class we'll come up with integration by substitution and what are the applications of integration by substitution, right?